Thanks, take
All right. Well, good afternoon and welcome to this week's Monday Biz Motivation with the Culver City Chamber Ambassadors. I'm Candance Simmons, owner of All That and More Boutique, and I'm also a chair ambassador. I have the pleasure of hosting with another ambassador, Rafia Cooper of Rafia's Jewelry. And we are so excited to have this platform. The Culver City Chamber, one of the missions is to create, to be a connector of resources, ideas, and connecting people. And this forum has allowed us to connect with business owners in the Culver City area and business owners that actually service the Culver City community as well. So I'm so excited to welcome our guests, and I won't do it. I'm actually going to hand it over to Rafia and allow Rafia to welcome our special guest for this week.
Thank you, Candance. Hi, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well today on this beautiful Monday. And I just want to remind everyone before I introduce our guest that we have comment section. Please ask us questions when we're live and we can answer. And with no further delay, my wonderful guest today is Sandra from Helms Flowers.
Yay!
And I'm so happy to have her on here. And two of my favorite people, Candance and Sandra from the Chamber. So welcome, Sandra. How are you today?
Hello there. I'm so happy to be here. Honored also because you are two persons that I admire so much as business as people and as persons. I'm so excited to be here sharing with you guys and can't wait.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. So tell us, how long have you had Helms Flowers?
Well, Helms Flowers, with that name, it's been here for about 4 years. Before that, we used to be Aphrodite Blooms. In business here in the same location, we've been here for 10 years already.
Wow.
Awesome.
That's great. I didn't realize it was 10 years. Was it 10 years today, this year, or was?
It was November 2010. So, no, 2011. We're going to be doing 10 years next year, basically.
Next year, okay.
Awesome.
So hopefully we could celebrate big.
Right.
Yes, hopefully.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, we'll be so happy for sure to be 10 years in business.
So Sandra, what was your inspiration for starting Helms Flowers?
Well, my inspiration at the beginning, it was I was focused on beginning a business, and I didn't even know it was going to be a flower shop. I knew that I was working so hard already, and I had my savings, and I wanted to do something else. My vision has always been a business since I've been having businesses before, and this time I thought and I felt that I was prepared to go solo and open up my business. You know, I have a nice backup, and I tried to look for a nice place. And I wasn't exactly focused on flowers.
Okay.
I just got in love with the flower business after.
Awesome. So you had your savings, you knew you wanted a business, and then you decided, you found a location, and
I found a location, yes. And then I went from there, opened up my business with my savings. And it was hard. I started out with just a small fridge, and the location was, needed a lot of makeups and stuff like that. And at the beginning, it was only me, and I had one lady that helped me. And I was still working as a waitress for about 2 years and having my business until I was able to see that I was actually going to be able to put more time of in my business, and I went from there to hiring some more people and getting more help and
so
working
the location
on the
that you.
in.
Go ahead. I
it
was
got
going to say
cut.
the location that you had, that you have currently, was it something else before and you had to make it a flower shop?
No, it was actually a flower shop too, but it was not a retail business. It was focused on events.
Mm.
The guy that owned this business was focused on events. He was doing photography and mostly weddings. So it was like not open to the public. Mostly it was just events and photography and stuff like that. So that's why it did have the star a flower shop, but not the whole tools to open it up as a retail business.
Okay,
Okay.
so you came in and took your paintbrush and brushed all your ambition and all your excitement and your passion, and
Uh,
there was Helms
all
Flowers.
of my family was here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we went the painting, all of it. We were doing it by ourselves, and then after some years, I was able to hire someone and do a lot more with the business.
Good. Well, I know I've been the recipient of flowers from Helms Flowers, and you have the most beautiful arrangements. I've been able to send them to some of the
You,
showrooms that I work with. And what I love is the fact that you're so open to create. I've sent you pictures of puppy arrangements. I was like, one of my friends really loves dogs, and can you make this? And she's like, sure, we can make it. And she made it and delivered it.
we did.
And there really seems to be nothing that you can't do. So I'm really impressed with your design skills and the florist business. So you're awesome.
Yes, they're beautiful, absolutely gorgeous
Thank you.
flowers.
Yes.
Yeah, I consider myself a resourceful person. I will find a way to do it.
Yes.
To me, my point or my view, you can do it. You just look the way, then you are going to be able to do it.
Exactly.
So during this pandemic, have you seen a difference in your business? I don't know if you had a lot of walk-in traffic
Yes,
or has it shifted more to online?
yes. The story when the whole thing started up, we were closed for about 4 weeks, almost 5 weeks. It was completely shut down. And I work with other companies that I do deliveries for them. So I knew since then I knew that my walk-in business was gonna be dead. I mean, there was no walk-in business no more, and
Mm-hmm.
people were really afraid to call and pick up, or the beginning was just no contact at all. I started getting these calls from the companies to see if I could do, if the city was allowing us to do deliveries because they really needed flower deliveries to start going out. And so I talked to my team, I talked to my family, and after 6 weeks, right before Mother's Day, we started doing deliveries only, no contact deliveries, and we went from there. I mean, I think I never been so busy with deliveries right before Mother's Day, and during Mother's Day, it was crazy. I mean, the the need for flowers, it was crazy. I mean, it was amazing to see how people were not able to go and see their family, but they will be sending flowers.
Which is
So our
beautiful.
job as a business, our job as a um, provider it was to take care of ourselves, take care of the people that we were doing deliveries. So gloves on, mask on, and gallons of sanitizer, and
Gallons.
using of our it was a new thing for us as drivers. Myself, I am a driver for some of my orders. It was just a new thing, call the person, let them know you have a flowers delivery, where you can meet them, where you can let the flowers without having contact with them. And it worked
Mm.
out. it worked out because I never had a successful Mother's Day as I had this year. So it was a good thing. It was just taking care of ourselves.
Yes, that's awesome. So we had a few questions and actually comments. So the first comment was from Paul, and he said, "Congratulations on your floral business." And he has a follow-up question, which is, "How long did it take you to recoup your investment and start seeing a profit from your flower shop?"
Good question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a hard one because so they said when you open a business and start investing and investigating too about your money and how you invested and how you keep investing and then when you see your money back.
Mm-hmm.
So for me it was real hard the first 4 years. The first 4 years I just did not see anything of
Mm-hmm.
my savings. And even though I started putting from my own money, from the money that I was working as a waitress,
Mm-hmm.
using my husband's money too.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy.
Yay.
It was hard. Yeah, I was losing hope already
Mm-hmm.
because there was just no more money. It was, when are you gonna see something coming out from that business?
Right.
But I was still hoping, I was still working hard, and my way of viewing things is just keep going,
Mm-hmm.
keep going because I'm not gonna lose my investments. I'm
Right.
just not gonna throw my towel right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep going and keep going. After the 6th year, that's when I started seeing. That's when
Okay.
I started seeing that I was actually getting my savings back. So I was
Good.
putting my savings back in one pocket, and then I
Mm-hmm.
was putting the money to my expenses in another pocket. So
Mm-hmm.
that's the way I was able to say right now that I got all of my savings back after the 8 year.
Okay.
About the
Awesome.
8 year, I was able to see, okay, this my investment. My
Mhm.
investment is back in my pocket, and now I'm good. I'm making money now, a little bit, but I'm
Okay.
making money now.
Good.
Seeing but it took years.
Mm-hmm.
It took years and a lot of tears and a lot of losing hopes and getting back up again and kept going.
That's
A
great.
lot of things happened on the way.
Good. You were determined to make it work. I can appreciate that. We have another question.
Mm-hmm.
So it says, "How has the chamber helped your business?"
A lot, yes. With the relationships, I think the way I took the chamber, the Culver City Chamber, the first time on my meeting, I saw a lot of wonderful people that I could have relationships with, that I was interested on meeting and presenting myself and
Mhm.
seeing what can go from there. So I was introduced by Chiquita, by Mrs. Chiquita,
Mhm.
and
Love
then
her.
I met Rafia.
Mhm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
Yes,
I
I
started
think
seeing
it
great things on the there is nice people.
absolutely. I think we all met through the chamber, and
Uh-huh.
it's been great for all of our businesses. Really, I'm speaking for all of us, but I think you guys would agree that we've all made a lot of connections and have helped each other in many ways. Right?
Yes.
When did you join the
Connect,
chamber?
yes, about 2 years ago. Years ago.
Okay.
This is my second
Okay.
year, I think. Yes,
Mhm.
and I met great people.
Great.
Absolutely.
Yes, that are actually, the people in the chamber. And what I like about is that, they are interested in helping you and knowing how is your business, how you're thriving, how you can do better, and I think that's what's, made me come back and be with my chamber. I feel nice being with the chamber with someone that can help me, someone that I can rely on for, asking questions about my business, and if not, close connections or business directly, but the things that you can learn from people that has experience that you may don't have, that you might be missing. That's what is interesting to me, to get all that knowledge from people, to get all of those advices from people,
Yeah.
and help my business and my person thrive and keep going.
Absolutely. The connections are
That's what's
amazing there.
it's yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, I met a lot of people, and I the business that I go to since 2 years ago, or my goal was to, okay, I want people to support me. I am going to support people from the Culver City Chamber. My
Mhm.
dentists are from the Culver City Chamber members. My
Mhm.
clothes, my jewelry, it's actions that you try to do with people, and then you meet friends on the way. So it's been great to be a Culver member.
Yeah, you're such a joy, Sandra. I mean,
You
the
guys agree with that?
yeah, my I've sent clients to you. Some of the guys that I've
Mhm.
sent there, they've come back and they've said nothing but great things about the flowers that they've ordered from you, whether it was a forever roses or whether it was an arrangement. They've just been really excited, and that's a really good thing. When you mention you meet great people, you want to support, but then when you get that great service, it just makes it even more. It comes full circle, comes right back around, and you're able to have a great referral base where you can say, yes, you're looking for sympathy flowers, contact Helms. You're looking for flowers for your office, plants for your office, contact them. You have a wedding coming up, definitely reach out to Sandra. She's very creative. You're open. I know I've ordered for my sisters. I've ordered for the boutique and I've ordered for my sisters, and we're pretty picky, and you nailed it. I mean, the floral arrangement, it was amazing, and they had nothing but like wow. So I was like, I felt pretty good because they couldn't give me a hard time being the youngest. I was like, we nailed it. Leave me alone. You enjoyed them, great. So
Yeah,
it's
every time I've received them, they are beautiful, gorgeous
mhm.
colors, and just wonderful. I also had the privilege of coming to your location and see you in action, and it's a cute little place. When
Yeah,
all this is over and you can accept walk-in clients again, it would be definitely great to have people be able to join you inside your store. It would be great. I don't know what happened to Candance, but we lost her picture. Anyway, so I see that you have.
my
Are you okay, Candance?
I
This is
kind
the
of
great thing. You
have
guys are
also the
seeing this
connection.
live. For those of you who are just joining, we are live, and so when technical difficulties happen, you get to see them right
Yeah,
away.
Lisa. Yeah, I don't see Candance right now.
Yes. Anyway,
Can you hear?
no, we don't have you on here now. So tell me a little bit about what is behind you in your screen. I see some things behind you. I know that you do these beautiful forever flowers, and they last for like a year and a half, right? And they're a great investment because
Yes.
if you want to send it to somebody, you'll have it for a long time. And I know Candance has some in her store that she's been enjoying for quite a while. So tell me about those.
Yes. So what we're doing is preserve roses. Candance, it's been our great supporter from these preserved roses. I remember when I met Candance and I took my preserved roses to her. She fell in love so much, and it just just encouraged me to say, yes, it can be something that people may like, flowers that last for 18 months or more. So went and I opened up the line in my shop for Forever Roses. And these are some designs that we've been doing. This is the Chanel one
Uh-huh.
that we've been doing for Candance. We did one for also Colin's wife, and this was this year design. And for this next year, I always try to do before Valentine's Day, for the Forever Roses, like the line before by January be ready. And this is what we came out for this year. We thought about your favorite brands, the brands that you love, and
Mm-hmm.
with Forever Roses. So
They're
this
so
is one of
pretty.
them. You
So
can,
how did this idea come about for you?
it's about the brands that you like, that last for a long time, like the ones that I cannot afford maybe. And so I thought about the brands that people love, and we started out with the Chanel one, and then people liked it, and people was having it, and then I thought about brands, that I would. I have one pair of the Christian Louboutin, and I just love the colors. The red and the black are just so elegant and so nice. So I thought, why not to do the Forever Roses also to go with your favorite brands.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
did
it's great you
this
mixed fashion with flowers.
fashion with flowers. Yes, that would be Candace's works, right? Fashion and flowers.
Exactly. Fashion with
I
flowers. It's a good mixture. And
because it costs a lot to do.
you got cut out
This is
there. So
the
what I'm not sure what
research
you were.
one.
We are really having technical difficulties today. So sorry, guys. We'll get back to it. I see Candance trying to get on to get back to us. I'm sorry, Sandra, whatever you said, the last one, you got cut out, so I didn't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hopefully, they can still see us.
Yeah, we're still on. So so with all of these flowers, you were talking about how they, combine with fashion and flowers together. How did the idea come to you to do these forever flowers? Is it something that is done in the flower industry, or is it something unique to you?
No, it is actually done in the flower industry. I started looking and seeing at the flower market about 3 years ago. That's when the boom for the preserved roses came in. Thanks to Kardashians. I believe those were yeah. And so the flower market have them over there, and
Oh, now we lost Sandra. Oh my God.
StreamYard or the internet is not allowing us to be great today.
Welcome back, Candance. Oh my goodness. Now we lost Sandra.
Yeah,
Well,
I could see everything. I just couldn't respond. But I guess until Sandra comes back, because we're almost at the half hour mark, and should we share what's happening this week at the chamber?
yes, let's do that.
Okay. I think StreamYard will let her back in at some point, or the internet will.
Oh my
So
goodness.
yes, this week, some of our upcoming events.
Yeah, so we have the first thing that we have is our Coastal Chamber breakfast meeting that is going to be this Wednesday at 8:30. Hi, Sandra. Welcome back.
hello.
Yeah. So we were just sharing some of we were just sharing some of the events that are coming up. Sandra, we'll come back to you. There's a couple of events we were covering. So you were sharing, Rafia?
So the chamber breakfast, which is combined with the LA Coastal Chamber and the Hollywood Chamber this Wednesday at 8:30. It's going to be a virtual event. If you are not a member of the chamber and you are thinking about joining the chamber, or if you just want to find out more information of what a chamber can do for you in your business, you can certainly contact me or Candance or the chamber office and perhaps come and check it out as a guest.
Yes, it's a great way of meeting the business owners, and this one being mixed, it's a great way to meet members, business owners from 3 chambers. So it's a great networking opportunity. Today, we also have our COVID-19 roundtable. And there's some new things that are happening as it relates to COVID. So that meeting will start after this meeting at 2:30. And generally it's hosted by the chamber, but we generally have our mayor there, and they provide various city updates that will impact our business or the way we do business as the changes are made as a result of COVID. So it's a great meeting, roundtable discussion to attend. So that's today. And tomorrow, there is the government committee meeting, where it's the government affairs committee meeting. It's Tuesday, tomorrow at 4 p.m. And again, it's a great opportunity to hear what's happening as a result of various changes that are taking place. Everything from COVID to various propositions that were implemented or that are being passed, and just to see how those government affairs impact the way we do business in the city of Culver City. So another great informative meeting to attend. And the last one this week is one of my favorite Friday meetings, and that's the meeting with the Convo with the mayor. So, like I said in the past, anytime you have an opportunity to speak directly with the mayor of your city, you can hear it from the mayor what's happening in Culver City. So you can join us Friday at 4. Again, everything that we've discussed is virtual, so I'm just excited to be a part of the chamber, as Sandra mentioned, where you can not only connect with great people, but you can stay informed and know what adjustments you need to make accordingly as it relates to your business.
Absolutely. And also, I think that it's great that that the chamber has so very nicely pivoted to virtual events, and it's been great. And we just love Colin for having all of this, knowledge and information to be able to do all of this for us virtually. And the last one we have is the Economic Outlook State of Recovery, which is on Wednesday, December 9th. So that requires an RSVP. If you can RSVP for that, that's going to be a wealth of information.
All right. So, Sandra, the title of our event is Monday Biz Motivation, and you've shared with us just how you were able to continue to move forward and make your business thrive after your first 5 years in business, and where you are now. You've had a chance to pivot and had a really great, successful, successful Mother's Day.
Hopefully she can still hear you.
Right. Maybe she can still hear me, but in the interim, Rafia, tell us what's your motivation for this week besides great technology.
Oh my God. This is hilarious today. I'm so sorry for all of you watching. We are just, flowing along with this craziness.
Right. We're showing you how life can throw you curveballs, but you keep pitching them back and you might score.
Well, so before I go, Sandra, did you hear what Candance was asking you about since this show is called Monday Biz Motivation? So tell us what your motivation is for your business in general, or what it could be for this week.
And well, what motivates me is my family always. And at the beginning, I was single and I didn't have kids. Now I have kids and still family. One way or the other, I'm still for my family. And my motivation now is to be an example for my daughters, and so they can learn everything they can from their mom, and see if they can see a good model there, and be inspired too.
Okay,
Sounds like
well,
your kids are
Did
your
you hear
motivating
me?
factor. Yes, we heard you. Your
mhm,
kids are your motivating factor. You want to be a great role model for them, and family is also a motivator as well. So that's awesome.
that's great. Thank
Yes.
you for sharing that. So, my motivation for this week is I have been procrastinating on many projects. So, yesterday was, or this weekend, I started to kind of tackle a few of them. So, I feel good that I have tackled some. I'm going to continue to keep motivated and not procrastinate on these projects that I have started. And it's really interesting with the virus and everything in your home. It's a whole different way that you have to think. When you're not going into an office or you're not going into a location, like I'm not. I know you two are. But for me, it's just a little bit more difficult to motivate. So I have to find other ways to kind of get myself going.
Awesome.
How about you,
Yes.
Candance? What's your motivation for today or this
Well,
week?
there's new things that are coming out from the governor today, and there's new things happening as it relates to COVID. So my motivation this week is just to continue to see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Mm,
And so
that's a good.
I'm going to continue to move forward. I'm going to make the necessary adjustments as we all have done. And last week I got in, we celebrated my birthday anniversary a couple weeks ago, but last week I got in two really big boxes of fall merchandise, amazing textures, amazing designs from Turkey, from locally. I love working with designers. I also got in some pieces from a few new local jewelry designers, and I'm just excited to display those, to show them off, and to, like they said, a lot of my clients are like, we need retail therapy, even if it's virtual.
Well, I love that you do the box opening
Yeah.
because it seems like we're all part of unwrapping a present or something. And I love that you do that. That's a great little thing. Keep doing
Yes.
that.
Yeah, so they requested, and sometimes I'll slip and say, because it's just a conversation. So I'm here at the boutique and I'm opening things and I'm sharing, and then clients come in and they're buying things. I think last Friday I shared, oh, there's a few things where we only have one left, and they're like, we need to see what those onesies are. So I went back on live. So it's just again sharing and bringing light where things have been a little challenging, continuing to look for ways to be the bright light and to follow that light myself. So that's my motivation.
Well, that's great, and keep doing your live because I think that those are also really great. I know I keep doing some too,
Yes.
but we just have to keep going, right? We just have to keep
Yeah.
moving forward.
And I just want to give a shout out to my social media coach who started over, I guess it was probably I want to say between 5 and 8 years. She told me if you're not connecting with your clients, via video than someone else is. So even prior to the pandemic, there were so many videos and things of that nature that we were doing to showcase our pieces. And now it's great to see so many other folks in various industries that are doing the same thing. So that's been the pivot. video. And
Absolutely. And your twirl, which
yes.
you know. I love it. I love
I
it.
was
That's great.
I was laughing because I was out walking the other night and we saw a raccoon and he was at the corner and I said, I think he just twirled. I think the raccoon twirled.
Oh,
So,
you're funny. That's great. Well, I'm not sure if we're going to get Sandra back.
okay.
So I was trying to text her and see, but oh, there she comes.
She's spinning. There's a spinning process
There's a
happening.
spinning process.
There's
Yes.
a circle.
So for those of you all watching today, we are really, we are really doing this live. There's no rehearsals. There's none of this. So thank you for bearing with us with our technical issues today. A lot of these things we can't help because we're actually in 3-4 different locations. That's happening. We have someone behind the scenes as well of this. So there's really 4 different people logged in, and sometimes you just can't help it. Internets don't cooperate.
I know, but thank you guys for sticking with us. Sandra,
Yes.
thank you for continuing to come back and not let the internet or StreamYard or whatever it was that was challenging us keep us from showing back up again. And that's just what we do in business. Yeah, that's
And
what
for
we do
those
in
of you who are
business.
going to watch this later, please type in your questions, and Sandra, myself, and Candance, we will all answer the questions on any of the pages that it's streamed on. You can definitely ask the questions even after the fact, okay? We are, I think we're coming to the point where we're going to end it here soon. But Sandra, is there anything that you want to let the viewers know about any specials, or how about where your store is located? Any of that information you want to tell them?
Yes, we are located at the 8879 Venice Boulevard, Los Angeles, California, 90034. Our website it's helmsflowers.com. That's with the double S, helmsflowers.com. And our phone number is 310-841-6737. We are doing local and global deliveries, no contact deliveries. And here we are for all your flower events, or not events right now, but any flowers that you would like to send to us, we're happy to help you with.
All right. And if you mention the Culver City Chamber, something
And if you
will
are
happen.
mentioning, if you number right now, we are giving a 10% off to if you mention Culver City Chamber.
Nice.
Perfect. So everybody can contact you and you can deliver the flowers for maybe Thanksgiving. People who can't be together, families who can't be together, might be sending each other some arrangements for the table. So I think that this is great that you have a business that can keep going in these crazy times, And Candance, while you were gone, we tried to talk about the forever flowers.
It's exciting because we see.
Yes, I did hear the conversation about the forever roses, and I have been the recipient.
Yes, the preserved roses.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful.
All right.
Well, everyone, thank you for joining us today. I think that we're going to end this here because we are experiencing a lot of technical issues. And please reach out to Sandra at Helms Flowers. All the information goes by on this little tape that we have going. And her website, her phone number, her address, everything is there. And tune in next week for another Monday Biz Motivations, hopefully without interruptions from the internet.
Right. And also go to our website, www.culvercitychamber.com. Click on the list of events, and that way you'll know what's happening with the Culver City Chamber and how you can get connected to the various members that are part of the Culver City Chamber.
And again,
welcome.
this Wednesday is a great opportunity for everyone to join us on our virtual coffee meeting that we usually have once a month. And if you are interested in joining that, contact me or Candance or the chamber office. The other thing that you could do is if you want to promote your business here on Monday Biz Motivation, you can also contact us through personal information that we have, or you could contact the chamber as well on that.
Definitely. Well, all right, ladies, I think it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Sandra, for being our guest.
See you next Monday.